Hello, listeners. Welcome to the first ever episode of ScreenBugs. I'm Justin Hughes.
I'm Ben Smith.
And I'm Kai Williams.
And this is the podcast where we review films. Films of all kinds. Films from all years. But there's a catch.
Ooh.
We only review films that feature, contain, or relate in any sort of way to bugs. Disgusting, creepy, revolting little bugs. But today, guys, in the film we're talking about today, for episode 1, the bugs are not very revolting at all. They're actually quite cute and pleasant.
That's right. Today we are going to be talking about the 1998 animated classic, A Bug's Life, directed by John Lasseter.
And of course, beware of spoilers.
Let's jump in, shall we? Off the bat, this is what, the second animated Pixar film?
Right after Toy Story, yeah.
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 Wasn't this, I do believe, was it like the second fully CGI film ever?
That sounds right, because Toy Story was the first.
Yeah, I think Bugs Life was second. What?
Because because what year was Toy Story? Because it wasn't long. It really wasn't long.
Oh, no,
afterwards.
yeah, it was only a year or two after.
Yeah, so I think it's safe to say. And I want to say it's one of the few Pixar films, surprisingly, that didn't receive any sort of follow-up. Interestingly, there's the Toy Story 2 end credits scene where they joke about A Bug's Life 2, and then they are brutally murdered by Bugs Lightyear on screen in cold blood.
I
Does
thought I
that
remember
happen?
that.
Yeah, do you not remember? They come on, he's like, hey, what's the cat pickled?
I hate the caterpillar. Sorry.
Are we starting off with, we hate the caterpillar?
I have really strong opinions on the caterpillar, because I remember as a kid I found the caterpillar annoying.
I actually think he's quite delightful.
I thought he was quite charming, yeah.
The best bit was when there was a drawing of him being chopped in half, and I thought maybe there's a chance that might happen in this film.
That's a very interesting point I just want to bring up. I believe that is one of two, to my knowledge, Pixar films that contain blood.
Oh.
The other one being?
Up. When he hits the guy with his cane and he has a bloody mark on his head.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm sure I will hear it.
Well, it's not real blood though, is it? It's a depiction of it.
I'd love to see an
I mean,
R-rated...
so's Up, because it's animated, it's not real.
Yeah, no, but in the film's context,
It
it's
is a
meant to be real
depiction,
blood.
yeah, no, I know. But I just thought it was interesting, because they
I'd love to see an R-rated Bugs Life sequel. Like, that is the sort of gritty, disgusting
sadly,
reality.
It's been almost 30 years since this film came out, and bugs live about a day, so I don't think any of them are coming back.
Do you think they just all died after the events of the film, like immediately?
Well, it's possible. Like, they didn't survive another summer, did they? Let's go through the plot of the film, I'd say.
Yeah,
All right.
So the opening scene, is anyone want to open us up about that? All I have down in my notes for the opening scene is that it's quite charming, and there's one line in the opening scene that really did it for me.
Go on.
And it's when obviously they get their line is blocked off, and they get sort of all confused and flustered, and the guy comes around and says, "This is nothing compared to the twig of 93." I quite like that line.
This is one thing I will say. It's not accurate to real ants.
In what way?
They're not blue.
They're not blue. They're not animated either.
They don't talk.
They don't talk. One, the queen, the old lady, she's not fat.
What is that a thing?
Whoa, hang on.
Yeah, ant queens are they're massive.
Sorry they couldn't
Are they?
find a fat ant to cast.
The casting directors found a lot of talking ants.
I reckon they had a fucking massive queue outside of Pixar studios.
Well, have you guys not seen the massive theory that all Pixar films films within films?
Oh well,
Because
I
all
mean,
the bloopers at the end,
Bugs-
they got they aren't actors, they're actors as
well,
themselves.
Bug's Life. No, it was Cars. Sorry, I'm thinking of the end credit sequence where they do other Pixar films in the style of Cars, and Bug's Life is one of them.
Well, yeah. Also, they'd only have one film to pick from, wouldn't they?
Yeah, the queen isn't. She's small. She should be massive and fat and constantly giving
Okay,
birth.
so
Imagine-
immediately-
that's a big complaint. She should be cranking out babies, I think.
Immediately, my whole idea of this film is tainted. So thank you for that, mate.
Second thing, and this is a big genuine plot point. Where are the soldier ants? Because if it were real, they wouldn't need the grasshoppers. There'd be soldier ants protecting them. Obviously, it's an oversight.
This is all falling apart.
It's
Hey
all
guys, I did really like the music at the start of the film.
It was was it the guy who did Toy
Yeah.
Story? Yeah, you can tell. Sounds like you could put it in Toy Story and it would just sound the same.
Well,
That's
yeah,
not-
but
that's
it's
not-
good.
no, that's not a bad thing.
Other
I'm not saying that's a bad
other than
thing.
the song during the credits, I don't think that's as good as Randy Orton's other work.
What was the song during the credits?
Exactly. It's like, I'm a bug and so are you.
Go on.
You know who was lovely right from the get-go? Obviously, we'll talk about the protagonist in a minute, right? But Dot.
I have nothing to say about her. I like the
I like the rock bit.
The rock
The
bit.
rock bit.
The overarching like rock narrative.
I quite enjoyed it.
Oh, the bit at the start was like, it's a rock.
It's a rock.
Nah, I know!
Use your imagination! But let's go to the main character.
Flick.
Flick is awesome.
He's great.
I like him.
You've got a... He's a fucking idiot, though, at the start.
Oh, he's so
Like,
stupid.
it's-
No, throughout the film, not at
No,
the
he's
start.
not. He's an inventor.
He's an idiot. No, I like him. He's likable, but he's like an idiot.
I do really like that and I like this in films. I love that a big part of the plot is all just a bit of a simple miscommunication. I love when films.
Yeah.
I love when films do that, where it's just.
Well, we'll get onto that in a minute.
We will get on to that. There's just one thing I want to point out. This film does a lot of really fun mental images, I think, of implying stuff. So that the aphid pet that she has,
Yes.
that just implies that some animals aren't. There's a hierarchy there of sentience.
Well, very much there is a hierarchy in the film. That's quite a big part of the plot.
A hierarchy of sentience. Where
Yeah, that's
some of them are more
interesting.
sentient than others.
I want to get into hierarchies later because that's how I feel about some of the messages of the film.
And the other fun implication is later in the film, we're going to jump forward quickly. Hopper says, I wrote this down. I promised Mother on her deathbed. I put a really fun image of her, like an elderly grasshopper, in a kind of like next to the monitor. She's like in the van, and their sons are standing over her. I just said fun mental images. Back to Flick though. He's fun. He's a fun character. He's a good character.
I might have a bit of a controversial take. I didn't find the princess that appealing of a character.
I thought
She's
you were going to say that attractive then, weren't you? She is. Their love interest is really forced, I think, over the course of the film.
It comes cute towards the end. There's no hint of it at the beginning. I like that. It is very much just a.
It just happens.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the. There's some funny bits at the start with the kind of general hatred of Flick, like when he leaves and they all cheer. And then he thinks they're cheering him on. He's like, "Yeah, let's go get." I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, I like Jenny. The princess just doesn't like him beginning. She's like, "Yeah, let's send him away."
Yeah, she actually hates him.
Should we talk about the very first encounter with the grasshoppers?
I was about to say, yeah.
The grasshopper dead design is awesome.
Awesome, freaky.
It's just they're crazy. They're awesome.
You know,
Hopper's just such a great villain.
He is a fantastic
Hopper's
villain.
a great villain, but you know who I slightly wish was the villain? Thumper.
What, the rabid
insane
one?
Yeah.
Nah, he was
cool. He was terrifying.
He was good enough to be just a side.
He's a nice little Hopper, because Hopper's really good.
I wish
he's
he got
very
a bigger
cunning.
role. Yeah, Hopper's good.
Hopper's very cunning.
But Hopper's like very realistic villain. Like he is a representative of like
very
he
realistic.
is.
A very realistic grasshopper.
Probably one of Kevin Spacey's best roles.
In my notes, I do have the word just Kevin Spacey brackets gulp. That's my note about Hopper.
Also, Richard Kind is really good. I didn't even realize it was him.
Voice.
The Hopper's brother.
Malt.
Yes, Richard
of course.
Kind.
I like Malt. I think I've got Malt. Malt is funny. I think he's a nice character to have because Hopper is very. He's got a nice edge to him, and Malt is really because I think Malt reminds you that this is a kid's animated film, but he doesn't bring down Hopper because he's like a nice foil to Hopper.
Yeah.
What I will say is the film has the exact same plot as every sort of high school music, like not high school musical, but every like musical you do in high school where you have like the main character who messes everything up and the bad guy's got like a comedic duo and the main guy has to go off and find some people every like We Will Rock You. There's probably some other ones.
There's no bugs in them though. There's no bugs in them.
Yeah, let's not talk about that, mate.
Okay, sorry.
A bit disturbing actually. We bring it up. I think it was a really efficient setup of like the mission. I think the way they did it was very like.
I really liked the segment of him embarking his journey and his entrance to the city.
Yeah.
I think that's
city.
I love the bugs as cars. I think that's such a good little thing.
Before we get to the city, we have to talk about the circus scene. The circus scene.
I will say the circus members, all of them, I think are some of the best designed characters.
Yeah, the spider's hot.
Mate.
I knew that was coming.
But you all knew exactly what I meant, though, didn't you?
I think
the only spider in the film, essentially, except the massive one he sees in the city. And if you found that hot, I'd be a bit worried.
The massive spider was terrifying. But I was going to say, for such a big group of characters, they have very distinct personalities. Yeah,
you kind of don't. I mean, I'm guilty. I forget about the praying mantis, but I think I actually really like him. I think they're all fantastically designed.
Yeah, because I remember as a kid, I thought there was like 3 of them for some reason.
What did you think it was? Did you think it was the caterpillar, the stick bug, and the ladybug?
Yeah.
I was surprised. I sort of forgot there was so many.
Well, I think have some of the most standout designs because they're very different. One's fat, one's skinny, and one's a ladybug.
The problem is though, like they don't do much in the film. That's my only problem.
Yeah.
But the circus,
Like to the plot, the circus, like they help a little bit, but they don't actually do much in the overall
kind of just happy
plot.
to be there.
happy to have the work.
You know what?
Okay,
I was going to say the circus always has one of my favourite lines in the entire film.
go on.
And it's when, they're not enjoying the show, and then one of the insects goes, "I've only got 24 hours to live and I'm not going to waste it here."
Yeah,
that was good.
All right, who's your favourite circus member? Who's the standout circus member to you guys? Oh, don't look at me like that, Ben. I don't like that look.
What was my favourite one?
Who's your favourite? Go on, Ben. You've got it. You've got it loaded.
I like the stick insect, actually.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Frasier himself.
Is it?
I think
It's Sideshow Bob, yeah.
He reminds me of Whitnail. From
You
Whitnail and I.
can't be bringing no other films into this. There's no bugs in it, pal.
There's bugs in Whitnail and I.
I think it would be the caterpillar.
You think your favourite's the caterpillar?
Yeah.
I think my favourite is mine's the ladybird.
I can't stand the caterpillar. Ladybird is like, it's like a very transcoded character as well.
I was
like,
going to say about
Actually, yeah.
I would
he gets misgendered the entire film.
I like that he when he breaks his leg and he settles into the brood mother role. I really like that. I think that's really sweet because you can tell he's like he's a tough guy, but he's got a nice warm heart, and I think that's really
By the way,
nice.
very underrated character. I love the flea manager.
Yeah.
PT Flea. Yeah,
I've
PT Flea.
got as one of my notes for this film, PT Flea is so annoying, bro.
He's like such a good secondary antagonist. They should have done more with him.
Yeah, I think it's well
I think you could
balanced.
have had. Yeah, I think he's nice.
If it was a 2.5 hour one, yeah.
I like the circus. I think they're the standout characters along with Hopper.
Yeah.
I like the pill bugs.
The little pillbogs
Yeah.
don't
They're,
speak English.
they're delightful. They don't add anything. I like the bit when they're riding the Beatles and Flick's talking to them and they look at each other and they shrug their shoulders because they don't know what he's saying. And they just laugh. They're stupid expressions.
I'm trying to remember. Some of the circus are really maybe.
They're kind of written
the
like
flies
minions.
are really like weirdly, realistically horrible people. They're like, come here, baby. Hey.
Yeah, they.
I was like, huh?
Yeah, I like that. That was very funny. Sorry, just a nice little bit. I really like the bit when they're flying, and all of the bugs sound like helicopters and stuff. I think that's really cool.
And it's like, anyway, I was going to say about the whole thing of like when they're flying, it sounds like planes and helicopters. And this is a bit from further in the film, but I like in general how they related these tiny insecty natural sounds to stuff. Like when the rain drops later in the film, it sounds like bombs dropping.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
They really put scale to things.
They
which I
don't
like.
do that often though. That's what I think they're missing. You get like that one shot of it going from the circus up to that guy, the little Pizza Planet car by the thing. That's like the only ways it goes. Oh, by the way, yeah. Look, this is the scale. I wish they did that a bit more.
I like that they don't. Obviously, this was after Toy Story, and we've seen what the humans look like in Toy Story, so I'm not exactly gearing.
I would have loved one human foot just like coming down like Godzilla. That would have been quite cool.
On that note, I would love to see a remake of Bugs Life today with way more advanced animation. Just like some crazy realistic bugs looking proper.
So do you like live action remakes, Justin?
No, I'm gonna
A live action remake of a Bugs Life would be
just
crazy.
real bugs. They did a documentary called A Real Bug's Life, where they look at the same bugs in the film but in
that's
real
actually
life.
pretty cool.
That's quite cool.
That's
Yeah.
on Disney Plus as well.
free.
I actually don't. I think the animation being so not primitive, but not at the state it is now. I think it really lends itself to the film.
Yeah.
It's the same with like that kind of plasticky look. I think it works
Agree,
really
but
well for
not
this film.
during. I was thinking while watching
Except
the
the
big
bird.
group shots of
Really?
when there's millions of ants. It feels very copy and pasted all them.
Yeah.
That's the
Like
point.
their action, I know, but their actual actions. It just in the big group shots, it doesn't work as well. And obviously, there's quite a lot of them with the ants. But overall, I do really like the character designs, except that fucking caterpillar.
Do you want to talk about the caterpillar? What's his name? What's his name?
Is it Heimlich?
I didn't choose to
Is it
learn it.
Heimlich?
It's
Oh.
Heimlich.
Is it Heimlich?
I want to be a beautiful butterfly.
I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly.
Go.
Then everything will be okay.
Ben, what is wrong with the caterpillar?
Yeah,
I like
Heimlich.
the caterpillar.
Why?
I don't know why.
Is he annoying?
Why?
He's annoying. I find him actually
Why don't you
annoying.
love me,
I barely
Ben?
find any,
I like the bit when when the bird's chasing him the first time and he goes, "Oh, suck it," and he goes like. I like that. That
That
was
was a
funny.
fantastic sound recreation.
No, I reckon that's exactly how it sounded. I practiced it all night so I could do this bit.
Yeah, I forgot about the praying mantis. He's really cool.
The kind of psychic.
The mystic guy,
he was
yeah.
cool.
And then obviously the trick goes wrong. What's it called? The flaming circle.
And they just, that's a really good. That's a really good joke because you think he's done it and then just falls on him and lights on fire, and that's really funny.
So obviously Flick enters the city and we have him meeting the sort of like group of misfit
I love the
insects.
bar scene.
Yes, the bar
That's
scene.
such a
I
standout
really
scene.
love it.
The bit where they're handing out stuff to the insects and they give the slug the thing and he eats it and he starts filming and goes, hey, I said no salt. I cheered because currently at the moment where I live I have a slug infestation. So I would get off. I was like, yeah, I hate that guy.
I hate slugs, bro.
Half of my place is just salt at the moment.
I love the was it the mosquito who asked for the Bloody Mary and got
and
just a drop of blood?
Out, and he passes out.
Oh, that was so good. That was really good.
Who ordered the poo-poo platter? Poo-poo platter.
I think the setup of this sort of group as like being mistaken as warriors and the way that happens and how like
after the thing moves, he walks in, he sees them like.
That's
I
so
love
cool. That shot.
Yeah,
that's such a good shot because he holds it like the sword.
The sexy moth is like sort of leaning over, like it's like built up. It's like the moth is sort of like leaning over.
That's not what you said, pal.
I don't like this.
You told me to watch this film.
Yeah, we didn't think you'd be attracted to bugs, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah, when we started.
Do you think they made the spider purposely attractive? Yes or no?
No,
they didn't make it.
You're a freak.
They just made it feminine. They didn't make it purposely attractive. If you found it attractive, that's on you.
No, I didn't find it attractive. Just
yes, you did. You said at the start. Run that back. We need to get a clip of him.
Instant replay.
Harp sound. Bring. Ben saying it.
The circus scene.
I will say the circus members, all of them, I think are some of the best designed characters.
Yeah, the spider's hot.
Oh, mate.
I was a different person back then.
Sorry, just on the subject of the city, just because I have a bit that really made me laugh, and it's just a one-off bit. The fly zapper bit.
Yeah,
that bit just really made me.
Yeah.
And
don't do it. No, don't do it. No, I forgot.
I've got it, and he just dies.
I've got to do it.
I've got to do it, man. It's a one-off joke, and I just think that was really funny.
I expected more of those sort of like one-off bits. I think they wanted.
It felt like a cutaway.
One of my big things is I love the amount of one-liners and little jokes in this film. There's so many of them, and I really enjoy them.
I wish they spent longer in the city, to be honest.
Yeah, the city was good. The city's of a bit more exploration.
What I mean. That's what I was talking about, the mental images it's creating, because I like, as I said, with the bugs being cars and there's like the taxi, I wish we'd seen more of that idea explored about how this city operates, because I think that'd be really fun.
That's why we needed a sequel.
Because you have like the stuff about like the fireflies being the stage lights.
Yeah, I love that.
That's really fun. I think
things like that.
That's what I mean. The implications of like practical uses of bugs, I think, is really like.
Okay, I was going to say, does this film overall plot remind you of another film? Now we've reached the circus.
Now that we've reached the circus.
Now we've reached the circus animals as characters. Does this film remind you of anything else?
Not off the top of my head.
Because it is almost the exact same plot as The Three Amigos.
What year? What year is Three Amigos?
1985. A3.
Yeah, I mean, it's the simple miscommunication plot I should talk about, where because like obviously circus acts like being like a strong man or like knife throwing. That's like warrior traits, which I really like. There's that nice guy. But yes, it is exactly like the Three Amigos.
Where this guy
miscommunicates.
Simple
miscommunications. He hires these actors and then they realise
that they're real cowboys.
To save a town from like a threatening outsider force.
That sounds bloody lovely.
Who are also based in Mexico, because for some reason when we go back to the grasshoppers in a minute, their setting is very different. Yeah.
I would very much like to talk about that scene if we've got nothing else.
I think we're going back to that in a minute. No, we've got
quite a bit.
Yeah, so.
The play. The little kids play is such a good
I was going to say, before that...
Oh, go on.
Is before that we cut back to the grasshoppers and it's the whole grains...
No, that's later.
Yeah.
That's what I want to talk about later.
Never even said it.
No, the bit of the play, it's a really funny bit, and especially the cut, the very straight cut to the end of the film, end of the play, when they're all dead and the little goes... Dead. It's such a good because it's like this is the point where the miscommunication is made kind of apparent to everyone, and I think it's great because you get the reaction of the caterpillar when he sees.
No, that's when he sees the blood.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's his reaction to seeing that. It's just such a good because he's absolutely mortified, and I think that's fantastic. I love that bit.
It's when they go, the teacher said one of you should die to make it more dramatic, and yeah, they should have bit the caterpillar. They were right with that.
Or you in the background going, yeah. And then they realise, and they're like, can we Because he gives the speech and then she's trying to whisper to him and he's like, give me a sec.
What's the line? He goes like, yeah, I don't really want to go to circus. But then obviously he makes an excuse for them to have a meeting, and he says BYOB.
What does that mean?
Bring your own booze. It means bring your own booze. And I thought they were going to make a joke.
Bring your own bugs.
Well, I thought, no, because she repeats it back to him, doesn't it?
Oh,
And it feels like they've cut a line out as a joke. Like she's going to say, what does that mean?
And he's like, I'll bring your own bugs.
But no, she just goes, BYOB?
They just leave it, yeah. They just leave. Because that bit really confused me. Because I was like...
Have you ever heard that before? Yeah, bring your own booze. Like when you have a party, you go, oh, BYOB.
I'm invited to parties, man.
Oh, yeah. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I like that bit. And then I think we can move nicely onto the grasshoppers in the sombrero.
No. There's another awesome scene first. Actually, Jenny probably one of the best scenes in the film. The bird.
Oh, the bird building. Oh, no, sorry.
Just the actual bird.
The actual bird, yeah.
What changes them into heroes.
Yes.
Like,
oh, no, that's
their teamwork, yeah, because Dot is like very threatened.
Very threatened. She can be eaten up.
I really love the reveal of like him walking. He sees the nest before the others do. And he just legs it. Like he does
no, because they go, he can run pretty fast for a little guy. Because he like fucking bolts. But there's a little bit of a running joke of Flick being incredibly fast.
Yeah, he just...
There's a bit where he says bye to the Queen. He goes, meow. Comes back, gives a little kiss on the cheek and goes, meow.
I like that. That was good. Flick's such a great character.
Flick is a good character.
The way he runs off, it is so like, he just bolts. He goes like straight away. He's pretty fast for a little guy.
And that reminds me later on, which is one of my favourite jokes, but we'll get to that when we get to there. But yeah, them working together to beat the bird is such a cool bit. And we already know the bird's a threat because Hopper's established almost be killed by one.
And that's Hopper, so you know it's kind of shit gets real.
Truly inspiring. The way they work together.
But I think the scene where they hear the applause and go, like, really get moved by it, that's a really cool part.
That's what I mean. It's a nice, because obviously we see their kind of circus routine and we see they're not doing really well. So it's nice that they get their applause. They get their kind of, not their calling, but they finally get, they get their applause.
Yeah.
And then obviously they put the ladybird, whose name has escaped me right now.
Francis.
Diego from Ice Age.
Francis.
By the way, Francis. They put him in the hospital. I like that whole bit because he's like they're on him and he's like, oh, get off, and then they start crying and he starts juggling. And it's really sweet.
I don't care if you cry. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But then he's really sweet. And
it's when he plays poker with them.
And he loses. Yeah, he read him and weep.
Read him and weep.
The little kid checks him in. Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's what I like.
Someone else, and they thought they were bit with weed for some reason. It was like little like mothballs. I think. What was it they were using as like?
Oh, what in the table?
Yeah.
Probably not mothballs.
But
is it next?
We can go down to the sombrero scene now.
That's my standout scene. That's my standout scene. One, it's just a really nice change of environment. I think nice desert, nice cactus in there in the sombrero, and you've got the. Nice...
Is it mosquitoes playing as the mariachi band?
Yeah, it's the mosquitoes. Because they've got their little ball cap with the.
I do think
because they're playing the cucaracha.
Yeah,
which is good.
I do think it's very interesting that it has that sort of traditional Western setting where the bad guys come from like Mexico or like a more outlandish place.
They're kind of less.
Like, where's this film take place? Is it America, I assume?
There's no indication.
Pizza Planet truck.
They could be a chain, man. A chain.
That's true.
I don't think
you can never really know, can you?
Yeah, I don't. I think it's
somewhere with a tree and the desert.
How big is the A Bug's Life cinematic universe?
Well, obviously Pixar, they have that sort of connected universe.
I mean, Buzz Lightyear kills Heimlich and Flick in.
I'm not happy about
that. do you know the scene I'm on about? There is no follow up of Bug's life after that, so it is safe to assume they both died on this
that's
isolated.
Really sad.
Anyway,
sombreros. Yeah. Oh, beautiful scene.
Beautiful.
Best scene.
And this is the one I was talking about before.
I'm not saying that's my favourite scene. Is your favourite scene already passed yet?
Was yours the circus?
No.
Has yours yet to come?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is definitely a standout for me. This is the one I was talking about the metaphor, right?
Go on.
The grain time one, is that?
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. And this is where my wholesome message comes in. It's a really wholesome message. Of just the nice message that the film conveys, which is kill those in power.
Yeah,
I think that works quite nicely.
The metaphor of the grains to the ants and how it sort of goes into that message of like the film, despite being like a film about bugs for kids, it makes a statement about power of leaders being like an illusion maintained only by the idea of them being leaders.
And this is where so obviously we had that bit with Flick standing up to Hopper at the beginning, which is really cool. I think it really starts.
Oh, and he's like, "Take her from me," because it sets up Hopper.
Hey, leave her alone.
Then take her from me.
Yeah, it's just really cool.
He's like holding her like by the head.
And yeah, we do get the idea that this scene makes sense. The ant can beat them if they tried.
Yeah,
but don't go to. And what I love is how much food he has. I love that. He isn't reliant on the ants.
Not at all.
They kind of ruin that with a line later where they go, "Oh, you need us." He doesn't. He needs them to keep working so they don't rise up, and that's such a powerful message.
He admits that because they're like, "Oh, do you think we can stay here because we've got enough food for like?" And he's like, "No, that's not why we do it.
Yeah, we don't do it for the food. We want to make sure that they're not distracted. There's no reason but.
It's crazy. It's such a good.
It's so cool.
I think it's a great villain monologue as well.
Does that hurt? No. How about this?
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
How about this?
Wow. He kills those guys. That's crazy.
I believe this is probably like around halfway through the film. Is that right?
No, this is near the end.
Third act.
I just got way more notes for the second half.
You've got about half an hour left at that point.
No, you got quite a bit because you have to make the bird and leave and come back. It's like,
but I think this point just does do a lot to give a bit more dimension to the grasshoppers as antagonists.
But Hopper himself, because it gives what's his name, Molt. He's like giving a bit more as an empathetic, and even though the other grasshoppers, it seems that the only bad one is Hopper. He's the one telling them what to do. Yeah, which I don't like. I feel like there should be a bit more.
You just want to have a good time.
But and this is that they're like a gang, and he's the gang leader, and this is really emphasized by the fact that, and I love this, when they fly off, they sound like motorbikes. Yeah, they've got a motorbike rev when they fly off. I really like that.
I like how Hopper will not be afraid to kill people. He says, "I would kill you if I didn't promise." Yeah, he's like,
I mean, he kills those three guys.
Whenever he gets trouble, he goes, "Think about mom."
Think about mom.
I like Molt was one of my favorites.
So that's your favorite scene?
That is my standout scene. I love that scene.
Yeah, I'm holding up my standout scene
because I like when they're playing darts with the mosquitoes.
That's cool.
That was cool. That was fun.
I do believe the next one that happened is this when P.T. Flea shows up.
It's while they're building the film.
They build the bird,
which is quite a long sequence. That's where the romance subplot starts.
That is where they.
And I like it. It's just like a little bit of like a hee.
Yeah, it's a nice little montage because it shows them everyone. It's like, this is what's happening now.
Yeah, and I like how it makes like the old men ants like just like working out. And he's like, I've never seen them do this. Yeah, and then obviously P.T. Flea shows back up.
And that is where I've got written down. P.T. Flea is so annoying, bro.
Well, I think it's a really interesting decision to make him show back up.
Yeah,
also, there's no hint.
It's the perfect way to sort of blow the cover a bit.
What's his name again? Because he's in every Pixar film. He's Mr. Potato Head, isn't he? He's
no.
Yeah, he is.
Is he Mr. Potato? He's the truck in Cars.
Yeah, and he's Mr. Potato Head.
Is it? Oh,
I don't think he's Mr. Potato Head.
I'm pretty sure he is. John something.
John
Ratzenberger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not Mr. Potato Head.
I'm sure he is.
No, he's the pig. He's Ham.
Oh yeah, of course he is.
Yeah, he is in. No, he is in it. He's just he's.
Oh yeah,
he's in Monsters Inc.
Who's he in Monsters Inc?
Yeah. He's also plays John Wally.
Is he not the guy with all the fingers? You know, the guy does the countdown when he does the 10
minutes, everyone. Oh no, anyway, we'll cut this back. No, he's the Bottomless Snowman. That's it. Anyway,
yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Come back to it. P.T. Flea. He just shows something, but also like I don't know why the ants are that annoyed at that point. They've already got a plan that is already stagecraft. Like I think it would be more effect. I don't know
if it happened earlier.
No, if they come back and make the because if they think they're warriors and they're going to stand up, they wouldn't need the bird. That's very much like a disguise thing that they do as clowns anyway.
Well, that was interesting because I like the way they do the scene where they propose the bird and it starts off as Flick's idea, but it's passed off as the bugs so that people listen because they won't listen to Flick. And I really like that because it's like he's aware that they think he's crazy.
Anyway, so yeah, they all. I do like how literally moments before, because the circus bugs already said, "Oh, we're gonna leave," and then they go, "Actually, we quite like it here. We're gonna stay." And then immediately the truck blows up. Hey guys, I love the flea. I love how he gets distracted by them going, "Look, money!" Oh.
I love it. He's great.
He goes, "You guys can set me on fire twice a day, and I take a day off to reset." That's brilliant.
That was a good line.
It's a nice turnaround.
I got beef with him. I don't like him.
And then Flick gets
bad vibes. I wouldn't get on with him. I wouldn't go for a pint with Flea.
You wouldn't?
No.
I would.
Flick gets sentenced away straight away after. by the way. That's just like another thing. Like, go, don't come back. And it doesn't last that long. I like that because I hate when films do that.
Yeah. It's the third act conflict kind of thing. That's the
But it builds up to that awesome bit where Dot flies into the truck and gives him the rock, and he like has that really kind of look, and they go, "What's the rock for?" I guess it's a bug thing. Which then comes back at the end of the film with what. They give him a rock really kindly, and he go, "I guess it's a circus thing." I was like, "That's really good."
It's a stupid running joke.
But yeah, so they managed to. Why did he deserve to be webbed up? I feel like they could have just said, "Hey, can we go back for a minute?"
Plot reasons.
Yeah, they just kidnap him. I like how he goes, "I'll consider paying you." That's what I'm doing.
I don't have anything to say about the ending except for Hopper's death.
No, I've got a lot to say because my favorite. So firstly, we got
Ben's favorite scene.
Bird scene, which is really cool. The fake bird.
Yeah.
Which looks really
at night time.
It's really cool, yeah. I like how these struggles get up there. They have to have that fake show going on, and I love that scene. By the way, the funniest line in the film, I thought, was those two bugs doing the little like, hey! So Hopper goes, squish him. There's two little ones that don't speak, and he just come out and do a little bit. And Hopper, completely straight-faced, goes, now that is funny. He doesn't laugh at all after that. He just goes, now that's funny. Let's see what they got. I love that.
He's completely invested at this point.
That's funny.
They've won him over. What's your favourite scene? Is that your favourite scene?
No.
No, go on.
So obviously that scene's quite cool. And then Saving the Queen was quite cool.
Yes, that was good.
Oh, but then my favourite scene is it's got to be Flick standing up to Hopper with that speech.
Oh, that is a really good bit, yeah.
100%, that's the best bit of the film. Like, it's so powerful of like him just standing up, and he goes like, no, we don't need all these like theatrics, and then all the answers. That's really cool.
Yeah,
eat the rich, you know.
And then we have followed shortly by Hopper's death, which is fantastic.
I cried actually. I come to like him quite a bit. By
I like the bit where Molt runs away and he literally molts his skin. That's really cool.
Oh, and he's like, yeah. No, because that's good because he is literally molting throughout the film, isn't he? He's shedding his skin. They acknowledge that. Hopper's death's brutal though.
Before that, I love how he doesn't get beaten straight away. The rain starts, and that frozen, and he becomes malicious. Like he's just gonna kill Flick. That's his entire thing. He grabs Flick. All the other insects try and stop him, and it's a really cool like chase sequence up the tree. Really funny bit. The stick its twig, getting lost, and genuinely the animation is just the tree. And he goes, "I'm over here." It's like this is really.
They got some great visual gags in the film.
Genuinely though, that whole final stuff like showdown. Like we're seeing, like the raindrops sounding like bombs, the sound of the planes, the whole like build up from Flick. It made it feel like a final showdown of like a war film, which was very well done.
They do the sound effects really well, and obviously
Hopper looking at the bird going, "Whoa, another trick, little girl."
He's got brutal death. Genuinely.
I wish we saw it.
I think it's the fact that you think he's going to get eaten by the regular bird, and then he doesn't. And you're like, oh my god, that is brutal.
I like how it shows passing of time because you see those eggs earlier in the film.
Do you think that's how Kevin Spacey wants to go in real life?
That's how I want to go in real life.
Is there anything else specific before you do a little?
I think it's the time of the show, the ending. The final?
Yeah, cute ending.
Every film, isn't it?
Followed by, I'm a bug.
You're a bug. I'm a bug. You're a bug. So yeah, we got the ending, which is obviously him and her get together. They all fly away. Yeah,
it's your typical happy ending.
Yeah, very cute. I've literally just got down lovely, cute ending.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right,
and then the bloopers, obviously, which Pixar needs to bring back.
They really should bring them back. You
did say and watch the bloopers, didn't you, Justin?
What were the bloopers?
Right at the credits.
In the credits, basically, but they're not like actual bloopers. It's really weird.
So when did they stop doing this? By the way, what was the film they stopped doing this on?
Toy Story 3 definitely didn't have them. So before that, Monsters Inc. had them.
Yeah.
Don't reckon Ratatouille did.
No, Ratatouille didn't.
So American Monsters Inc. was the last one.
Can you imagine if they did them for Up?
That'd be so good. Anyway,
he's like,
can we retake this?
He's at his wife's bed. She coughs or something. He goes, "Shut up."
Can I retake that?
Yeah,
but I love it because I love the line with the evil deranged grasshopper. When he goes, can I retake that?
Oh, the feral
I'm not
one.
Feeling this.
Yeah, that's a good joke. The bloopers are great. I like that they did that. They do need to bring them back. I think it's that time of the show. And again, because it's the first episode, this is the time of the show where we rate it. We decide how many legs this film has on a scale from worm to Centipede. The more legs we give it, the more we enjoyed the film. So Wormers, we didn't enjoy the film. So Justin, how many legs?
It's a rating of 0 to 100.
It is a rating of 0 to 100. Yeah,
I'm
pretty
thinking
much.
like,
but we're spicing it up because we have a theme to stick to. Go on, Justin. How many legs?
I'm thinking like a sort of naturally unnatural. Like I'm gonna give this like 74 legs.
74 legs.
What are 74? I don't even know what are 74 legs.
Nothing.
Ben, actually.
This film.
Yeah,
this film.
Go on, Ben. How many legs do you think this film has?
Oh God.
What's your rating?
I think I'm gonna have to give it like a 63.
Oh,
It's all right. I like the overall message. Like I was saying, I love that sort of anti sort of ruling class. They still have a queen at the end. They still have a very clear ruling system. That's true to the animal kingdom. But it's like, wow, okay.
It's like we overthrew the evil grasshoppers, but our queen, who is kind of the same, does.
Oh,
but nice.
down.
But
58
nice.
legs. 58 legs.
You've moved it down.
58 legs.
58 legs.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I think a lot of the visual humor works, but it just hasn't got like.
I'm gonna hit solid 60 legs. I
Okay.
think.
Oh, I
Solid
bloody
60.
love this film compared to you guys.
I really like this film. There's just there's a couple bits that just I don't think need to be in there. There's a couple.
And there's some bits that aren't in there that should be, like more circus stuff.
More of the city. Honestly, I
I
just
agree.
really
More city, more circus.
yeah. I think generally just a really solid and charming, well-written family film.
I think genuinely really funny as well. Like
Yeah, genuinely
it's been a
funny.
while since I watched it. I was proper laughing.
And lots of interesting and fun characters and a wide range of them.
I will say some of Pixar's best designs.
Yeah.
I
a
will
lot.
solidly. I will say that. Any closing notes, Ben? Or do you want to roll us into an outro?
My overall view. Now that's funny.
All right.
I think he's lost outro privileges.
Yeah, he's
so
lost outro.
thank you all so much for listening to the first ever episode of ScreenBugs. We'll see you next time for another freaky bug film, but maybe a bit more freaky actually.
That's right, because next week we are going to be reviewing David Cronenberg's body horror classic, the 1986 film The Fly.
Woo! Okay, so we'll see you next time.
Buzz off.
Ah, that's good! And real quick, if you would like to contact us to give us feedback or request a film, you can reach us at screenbugspodcast@gmail.com.
Alternatively, if you like what you see, find us on Instagram at ScreenBugs Podcast or Twitter at ScreenBugs.